What's up, docs? I'm Dr. Pill and welcome to Fingerbones. This is supposed to be a psychological horror game where you walk around a mansion or a house or something, and you have to find notes that supposedly tell a horrific tale about this house. So it's like psychological horror mixed with first-person exploration. I refuse to call it walking simulator. Hi, Arlo. But this is what I saw when I opened up the game, and Fingerbones, a psychological horror game by David Szymanski. I am so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Also, I know it's probably getting annoying that I keep mentioning this, but the monitor on my right, making sure nothing goes wrong. So if I keep looking to the right, that's why I make sure the footage doesn't get screwed up. Fingerbones is intended to be completed in a single sitting, and there is no save function. It is suggested that you set aside half an hour to complete. To exit, this is the door you started at. Use WASD to move and the left mouse to interact with the environment. Press escape to toggle this screen. Press I to invert mouse. I am not inverting the mouse for a game like I screwed up the mouse sensitivity. Okay, that's good. That's good. Anyways. I mean, this game was free on Steam, and I'm not... but... I'm already grabbing it at the air for something interesting to say about this game. Nice knives! I'm so sorry. This happens every time I record a game. Can I open the drawers? No. Are these notes? Wait, so is that thing on the table a note? Right there? Oh, it is a note. I thought it was just a random piece of cutting paper or something. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I just tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't need it, and divorce certainly didn't help. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Is it really? Because I know a lot of smart people in this world. Albert Einstein. That's about it. But I don't think he acted like that. I mean, Edgar Allan Poe did it. He was a genius at writing really depressing stories, but I don't think he was like that. It appears to be a page of a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions, and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, however you pronounce that, subjective and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Also, random thing to bring out of nowhere, you know how I keep doing that. My desk is slightly broken, and I lean on the chair like this to play the game, and you notice that it's starting to shake a little because my arm, where my mouse is leaning right on the broken part of the desk. I know most of y'all probably didn't notice that, but I figured screw it, I'll bring it up anyways in case someone notices. Oh, a flashlight! I saw a flashlight in the screenshots, though I didn't know. What's this? My mouse cursor went over it, indicating that it could do something. Is there... no. Yeah, left mouse doesn't interact with the environment. What am I doing here? What is this? I suspect a secret password. Oh, another note. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Some great father you are. A great influence on your kids. Can I not sprint? I mean, I know this is supposed to be a storytelling game, but come on. At least give me the option to sprint if I need it. Why did I turn that on? I just saw a button out, and I just wanted to press it. Did I open that thing on the other side? Oh, no, there's something red glowing on the thing. First, I need to check this. Katie, okay, that's her name. I assume that's his daughter's name? Okay, Katie. No? Did I not spell it right? What? Katie. What am I doing so wrong? Unless those are supposed to be the numbers, not the letters? Like the numbers respective to what number that letter is in the alphabet, like A1, B2, C3, that kind of thing. Hold on, let me try it. Give me a second to walk to the keypad. Okay. What? No, there's not even a sound playing. What the flip? So wait, did that beeping sound not indicate something wrong? Did I have to press this? No. Okay, what? I don't understand what's happening. Quite frankly... Oh, another note. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt the same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. Really needed to know that? Thanks. I mean, good for you. You lost your virginity young, but come on, man. You didn't have to give me your experience of jacking off as well. Or did this unlock? Oh, that unlocked. Why was I just floating there suddenly? Is that smoke? Steam? Mist? Cobwebs? Oh, that's dust. Okay. Itchy back. Okay, I assume this is where the psychological horror part comes in. It finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days. And she's probably dead for all I know or care! What the hell is that?! Okay, goodbye! No! What the fuck was that breathing? Oh, that's what my face looks like. Ugh. What the fuck? Okay. Was that nothing? Was that something? Was that beyond the door? Was it only because I was reading the note? Because apparently the note started to... It was only after I started reading the note. Could you tell me who you are? Are you a monster? Is this... Are you behind that door? Is it because I took the note? Come on, I don't know these things! I always suspect it's gonna be jump scares in a game like this. Is it down here? Oh, another no. Do I want to have the honor of reading it? I swear, every time I hear that something is a horror game, I get jumpy. Like, any time I think I'm playing a horror game, I expect a loud screamer somewhere in there. And I don't know why. It's so dumb. Okay, so I did the audio. Let's try this again. Katie was here when I started it, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. I need to turn off this monitor. It's really distracting. Unless... Okay. Never mind, I should keep that on. What's in here? Oh, that's locked. What's in here? Oh, that's locked too. Oh, another note! What's this one? I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification? What? What the heck's that word? I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just pile them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyways. What blood? Wait, can I reread this for a second? The ashes settle, we will all be wild animals. Okay. This time it wasn't crying, it just seemed like she was gasping. And I don't want to express how uncomfortable that is. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. What does that mean? What do I do? Why do I keep hearing cries of agony of a little girl whenever I read that specific note? Or not. Something's on the wall here that I didn't interact with, and I don't know what it is. I feel like I can also interact with this light, but I don't know what that does. Is there like a key or something in one of these boxes? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing, or why, or how. Are these all the books that weren't scientifically edificational? I assume that's supposed to say educational, but I'm not really sure. So where's the cellar? Is this the cellar? I need to crack my neck. Sorry for the nightmare fuel. For your spine and ears. Well, I gotta admit, the lighting effect on these windows is actually kind of nice. Try putting Katie again. Maybe, like, I kept unlocking and locking the bunker. I'm just trying to think outside of the box. I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, it probably wasn't that door that got unlocked, so maybe. Let's see. Nope. Wait. Was that another corner of the book? Was that a key? I haven't been able to reach... Lynn! What is that breathing? I mean, I know it's a little girl, but it just seems suggestive. I don't know. I need to adjust the webcam. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But frack. Let's try Lynn. Okay, that unlocked something else. I hope we don't have to go back and forth through the bunker with this slow walking speed, because good lord. Oh! It did unlock something. Oh, joyous day. And it's even creepier and dark than the last. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures and we're Stop breathing! I swear, every time I hear that breathing, I think a monster girl is just like over my shoulder watching me read these notes. Makes my skin crawl. Why is there even breathing? If I keep reading these notes, is there like going to be a girl that pops out of that bunker and tries to kill me? Seriously, I swear, don't make me paranoid like that. What is that? Don't dig with me. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna make the joke that he doesn't appreciate gifts from her daughter. We're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator does go out again. And it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. What did you do? Shut up! I know you're scared, but you crying is just gonna make me scared, and we're all gonna panic, and it's not gonna go well. Jeez. Come on. I'm trying to help. I mean, I'm not doing much, but I'm trying to help. You crying is just gonna make me not... What was that noise? I swear, I turn into the jumpiest piece of crap every time I play something that's labeled as a horror game. I change the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. NNY? What does that mean? Is this door locked? No. NNY? Lynn? No. Lynn is LYNN. NNY. I don't know what that means. Oh, another note. There are things I wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I hope you're not, because honestly, that's a horrible thing to think. Not your fault, but honestly, I'd feel bad for making you think that, because I'm the one who brought it up, but I think I may be able to connect the dots on what the hell that guy is trying to say when he says he doesn't want to keep those desires locked up anymore. What the hell is this word? Is it connected with the other notes? NNY, NNY. Okay, let's read the note that makes the little girl cry. Okay, NNY. Shut up, shut up. I'm gonna assume those are just noises to make you panic, but still. There's no NNY there. Let's write NNY on the thing. I'm sorry, just reading that previous note. NNY. Nope. NNY? What does that mean? NNY? Is it just Lynn again? I highly doubt it's Lynn, because I've already did that and unlocked that door. Oh God, would you not do that? NNY. I'm not going to search up what this is. I just want to try searching NNY and see what comes up. Stain? Nah, I don't think it's going to be that, but... I mean, it's a freaking autocorrect on a Google search. What the frick is... How is this going to help me? Can I read this one? Nah, that's the one I read and I felt really uncomfortable by. No, actually, no, I felt more uncomfortable with that note than I did with that note. I mean, hearing noises is one thing, but thinking of a guy doing something undesirable to his daughter is... excuse me. Full of burps. Or is it Lynn backwards? Wait, let me try that. Lynn backwards. Because Lynn has two N's in her name, at least that's my short attention mind can remember, so let's try that. N-N-Y-L. Yeah, it did something. It's Lynn backwards. How the frick did I not remember that? How did I not think of that, rather? Stop, 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 stop. This one? Yep. Okay. I don't like dead ends. Ooh, button. That did, probably. Something. Did it open this? Nope. partially am glad, but on the other hand, I can't really make any progress. Okay, I am uncomfortable by this friggin' dead end, because I have a feeling if I turn around, there's going to be a jump scare. I am a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produce a daughter because my genes demanded reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served as a shut up, stop making those noises, stop! Because creativity served as survival advantage to my ancient ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by, because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our collective primordial imagination. Fleeting electric signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now there's needless confusion, and here I am, the last man on Earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Did this guy kill the entire human race, and then eventually do something terrible to his daughter? I don't want to say it. I really don't. I mean, it's pretty obvious, judging by that one of those notes, but I'm too uncomfortable to say it. Oh, that's what the button did. Oh, okay. What are those? Bug legs? The cellar is freedom. What's with these bug legs, though? Cool, I got the password for the cellar, but what are those? Ugh. Freedom. I mean, it sucks I still have to go back and forth, but at least for now, it just seems to be this room and the basement. Okay. Let's see what's down in here. Oh. Nope, let me out! No. Oh, God, why? Okay, I'm gonna try again, and if the sound clip plays, I'm just gonna keep going, I guess. Brace yourself. Hello? Why? Why is the light flickering? I'm out! I don't want to. I don't want to go. I just want to hide in this corner. No, actually, no, I prefer a better corner. Hold on. Yeah, I just prefer this. I just prefer staying over here. Just right here. Can I just stay here forever? And say that I explored this entire house, finding out the entire story. No, I have to go down there. I don't wanna. It's scary. I don't like it. I don't like my light flickering in the dark. Stop that. Okay. Third time's the charm. Please tell me that's just an effect of the game. Nothing else. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway, and I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. Oh, that's nice. So, you killed your daughter. You didn't... I swear. Oh my God! I can put the pieces together and say that he did something terrible to his daughter with that hammer and chisel. Why is my light flickering? It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content with the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, wait, what? The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died, and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. What? Okay. So let me try and piece this all together. The father was a scientist. He killed off all of humanity so he could have a selfish desire to be like an animal again. And he and his daughter hid in the cellar. And eventually, he could have done something else to his daughter besides eat her after she died, but I don't know. You could fill in the blanks if you want to, but I don't wanna. So when she died, he threw his body in the woods, went out into the dead world, came back starving, thirsty, proud to die, and all of those breathings, cryings, and yellings were all hallucinations in his head, and he died in the very cellar that he let his daughter die in. Okay, then. I was honestly more scared when I heard all the breathing and saw the flicker of the light, because I expected flicker of light equals monster was nearby. But then I remember this is a psychological horror game, not a jump scare in your face horror game. But if I'm being honest, for this guy's first project, that was really interesting, really short, and honestly they could have been longer, but still, that was really cool. That was really good, dude. The cellar in particular scared the crap out of me. So I don't think that was the intention. I think the intention was for you to piece all the stuff together and then you'd be scared. Though I guess in this case it didn't really get me that much. Even though that stuff can stick with me days or even weeks after the game has ended. But that was really good. I really liked that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, hit that like button down below. And I'll see you in the next episode of whatever the heck I make. Ciao!